Okay, I'll do it this way. Ay, ay, ay. Just bear with me, guys. Hi, guys, and welcome to an afternoon live. And today is well, I was going to look at my watch for the date, but I kind of knew what it was. Today is the 19th. It's an afternoon day. It's a Sunday, and it's about 45 degrees in our city of Leominster. And right now I'm in the Burlington parking lot waiting for my wife. Oh, it's going to be her birthday this Thursday, so she said wanted to go a little bit of Donna shopping for today. So she said, why don't we go down to Burlington? And I didn't feel like going in, so she's going to be going in. She's already there shopping, and and then go home and just relax and watch some football this afternoon or tonight. The game that I'm more interested in is the one at 6:30. There, the Buffalo Raven game today, and Kansas City won last night, so it is what it is. Should be interesting football coming up. They get the playoffs next week again. We have AFC and NFC championship games, and then of course they got a break for the Pro Bowl and then the Super Bowl in February. So be pretty interesting. But here it is, almost 20th, one day before the big event tomorrow, and yeah, so Donna's got an appointment tomorrow afternoon at actually 2 o'clock. Another 4-hour appointment up in Fitchburg, and I got a premiere later on today, I believe, week 3. So in 2025 now, I'm going to start referencing my weeks as week 1, week 2, week 3, whatever week that we're on, just kind of like I did in the early days of 2020. And yeah, so today I made a simple beef stew dinner today, and later on this week I'm going to make some keto meals for you guys, and I'll be doing the videos and putting them up on the channel as I get time. Now I go into work on Thursday for 4 hours. It's got a quiet work week this week. She's been cutting down everybody's hours. It's the reason for that being is because they're at a point right now at the store, and probably most stores, where they had to kind of like really ease back on the hours after the inventory and after the holiday season. And she told me to pick up again around March, where they'll start giving more hours again. So we're only about a month away from that, and that's fine. Even if I don't get any hours in some weeks, it ain't no big deal either. But those of you guys don't know, I did get a job at Marshall's, and it's a company owned by TJ Maxx, and I really enjoy it. And it's fun, and it gives me a purpose to go in there and look forward to the job, and greet customers in the fitting room, and they go in with 10 pieces of clothing. They come out with 10 pieces of clothing, and make sure they're not stealing anything and that sort of thing. And then when they don't want the clothing, I take clothing and I put it on a rack at a specific order, and it's been working out good. It's really easy, and I enjoy that. And I greet customers when they walk by, and then they in between all that, she might bring out a big tote of pocketbooks or something like that, and I take the plastic wrap off and I put security tags on the items, and then another girl will come by and pick them up, and she'll put them on the rack and get them ready for the sale for the general public. But I wanted to see who's talking to me. Hi, Barbara, and I don't know, I don't know that name. Yeah, everything's going good. Hey, LB. Yeah, I just came in live really quick. My wife's shopping at Burlington right now. I don't feel like going in. I was going to do a live tomorrow there, but I just figured I haven't done a live video in a while. I'm still trying to figure out that game night there. Anne-Marie was playing that game night for the longest time. And every time I go into it, I can play it, but the deal is, my damn stinking computer, when you go to type it with the regular keyboard, it won't let me type my words. I have to go into my phone, and I had to type my words that way in order for my words to show up. That's why I never set the game up that way. But I may try. I know my iPad was working with that. I just gotta get the same link as that, but it's like about a 1 or 2 second delay if I'm like on the regular computer. But I don't know what the reason is for that. There's a company software called OSI, I believe, or OBE, something like that. I think that might work with my computer keyboard, but I'm not really sure. And it's a little confusing for me to use that software. But I don't know. Yeah, so then the other day, somebody sent me a link. She says, Ron, this company's hiring for something that you did before. And I looked at the qualifications, and I'm 100% qualified for the job, but it's for filming. And here's what the deal is: that it's a company called All Access, and you got to go grab a hold of the cameras and set them up and go out on location. Many times you're by yourself; you don't get any help, and you might have three or four cameras with you, including the audio zoom and setting everything all up and then logging up, or, setting it up early, getting to the event early, setting everything up, breaking everything down after the event, bringing everything home, taking all the video off the cameras, and then edit the video for studio quality. And, all that, one event takes about 30 hours. And he goes, they would have to pay me at least $50 an hour, and I don't want to be traveling all over the countryside, and typically at the end of the event or the next day, I'd have to go bring back the cameras, and I couldn't just keep them at the house whenever they had an event. And so I said, yeah, I'm going to pass on that. And but I like the job that I'm doing. The people, they're friendly and marshals, and she's giving me the hours that I want and the days off that I want. Now we got another new company opening up in our adjacent city called Boot Barn. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. BOOTBARN. They sell like cowboy boots and stuff like that. But I don't, I'm fine with the job that I have. I don't really need any more hours than what she's been giving me because I got to be very, very careful with the rent. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow there and watching the event on TV and see what happens. If anything, I doubt it, but he's got a rally tonight, 6:30. I don't know why he's going to do another rally right before the inauguration, but I mean, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to see what happens. Yeah. So here's what happens with my phone. Every time I get a pop up, it goes out on me, and I don't like this phone. And I tried to figure out how to disable them, and some of them I've been very successful at, while others I haven't been. So probably next month when I get my bigger check there, I'm gonna go back to Verizon and trade this phone back in. I think I'm gonna get that iPhone 16 there, whatever their latest model is. I got a Galaxy phone there, but it's not the Galaxy Plus 24 that I once had. It's a Galaxy, but it's like a lower end model, and I think that's the reason why. And then of course the last 3 days I got like Wednesday and Thursday, I got I got 65 spam calls, and only two of them like left messages. It's like why do they do that? I mean, I don't get it. And then I don't know if is everybody beginning out of the same text message everybody else is beginning in our state. Well, I don't know about your state, but in our state it says this is the Department of Transportation. You owe 6.99 cents on a toll booth. And you got so many days to pay it, or it's going to go up to this amount. And anyways, the local news agency and everything, about the same time it was happening, but it's a scam. They're just trying to get all your personal information. And so I reported it, and I haven't got a text message from them since. But people that don't know about it, they you don't want anybody to grab your personal information because somebody did hack into my account somehow, and they got a hold of my social security number. I don't know how they got not my social security number, but how I knew about it, the bank called me up and he goes, Ron, were you at the one of the DCU banks and where I got my account in the biggest city up in Worcester, and it's about 30 miles away from where I live? He goes, no, because somebody's trying to open up an account and take out a personal loan in my name. And they knew it wasn't me, but they had to verify it anyways. And they told the guy to wait a couple of minutes because they were getting ready to call the police on him, and he took off. So I don't know if anything was ever done about that. But I had locked up my credit reports, and I checked them and made sure nothing was hacked into my credit report. But it was just one of these things. If you give somebody, like a phone number or whatever, you got to be careful on these links that they send you, because you don't want to take a chance and somebody taking all your personal information and destroying your life, really, because there's people that just don't give a crap, and it's just too bad. But it is what it is. I got nothing to really worry about anyways. Yeah, even my credit sucks anyhow. But I mean, it's good enough if I want to get a car or something like that, but pay higher interest. But I got a brand new car I bought last year, and Donna and I are fine with it. But yeah, and I noticed that the downtown common area is going by there just now. the mayor put up an ice skating rink, and I saw a bunch of kids, skating on it. And tomorrow, Martin Luther King's birthday, and a lot of kids. I think the kids have it off, and so after it snows out tonight, we're supposed to get about 10 inches of snow. I'm gonna go downtown tomorrow morning there and grab out some photographs and everything, and maybe even tomorrow night if the kids are out there skating on the ice rink. But it was really, he posted a photograph of actually a couple of photographs of Friday night there. It was packed with kids and adults skating on the thing, and it's really nice. In our city, we still have the Christmas tree lights set up around the other outer perimeter, and it's really pretty at nighttime, all lit up. And Friday night, you said you couldn't even get a parking space downtown. Everything was all full. They were all out there skating, supporting the local restaurants and stuff like that. So the mayor's done a lot of good for the city. And of course he's been mayor for 30 years now, and I don't know when he's going to retire, but some want him to retire now, but I don't think he's quite ready to retire just yet. And he's hoping that whoever takes over the city will do is will continue on what he's been doing and continue to make our city the best city that it can be. And I've been here all my life. I lived in Canada for about 6 months. I hated it. My mom and my stepdad, they had a house up in Canada back in the 80s and 70s, and I used to go down in it and take, that was my vacation spot every year. Donna and I used to go down there and on vacation. And then I tried South Carolina for about 6 months, and I hated that too. It kind of felt really weird, like at Christmas time they're out there having a barbecue, and I'd rather have a nice turkey on a cold day and that sort of thing. But to each your own. Even if I won $1 million on a scratch ticket or whatever, I'd buy a house locally and I'd still continue to live here because I just this is where I want to live. And it's just, our city is pretty cool because you got you don't have to drive a country mile to go to a grocery store or go down to a like with Donna's shopping today. Now yesterday we went over to the Market Basket in Hannaford, and it was pretty crazy. And I could just see the Market Basket parking lot ahead of me. It's pretty full, and we're not going to go into those stores today because we're all set for groceries. But I plan on making some keto recipes this week that I'll be posting. I posted one yesterday. I did a Parmesan cheese with a casserole. We're using chicken tenders. I plan on making another Salisbury steak and a meatloaf recipe this week. And then after that, I'll be doing the beef and butter fast for a few days. And again, I got my premiere. I think it's later today, I'm pretty sure. But if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. And just checking these young girls coming in. It's not even summertime out yet. My word. Yeah, so we got a little raindrops on the car before it changes over to snow. But I enjoy the snow, and I enjoy taking photographs and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what I do. But I just want to let you guys know everything's going really good. Yeah, and I can't thank you guys and gals enough for following me along on Ron's Keto and supporting the channel. And my channel was never monetized because I need 3,000 hours or 4,000 hours of watch time. That's hard to get, but it was never about that. It was just about continuing to get healthy and to continue to keep you guys inspired. So to be that as said, I'm gonna get going, but be watching for more further updates. And those two or three, I'm gonna be doing 3 recipes this week and put them up on the channel. I'll probably do like one maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll probably put one up each one of those days. So be watching for that, and of course the update. And it may come back on live again later on in the week. We'll see what happens. But I got to go into work Thursday for 4 hours. And Thursday also is Donna's birthday. We plan on going down to Longhorns probably Wednesday, and I'll just keep it plain and simple. I'll probably just get a nice juicy piece of steak with a broccoli for a side dish, and that's all I'm getting. And maybe a green salad. But yeah, so enjoy your day. Anyways, thank you for coming along. Ron's Keto. Have an amazing Sunday.